Hi guys, so today is part 3 of my series. This will probably be the last video of my series because after that would be lips, and applying lipstick is pretty self-explanatory, but if you guys would like a video on that, feel free to comment down below. So you can either be dry, oily, or you can have combination skin. If you have dry skin, then I would recommend you use the IT Cosmetics Secret Sauce Moisturizer. It's a thick moisturizer. So I would not recommend this for oily skin girls and guys. If your skin is on the drier side and you're looking for a good moisturizer, the Glow Recipe Watermelon Juice Moisturizer is a good one. It's thin, it's lightweight, it won't leave your skin feeling greasy or oily. I love this moisturizer, and it smells good too. It doesn't have like heavy fragrance. It smells like a natural watermelon. So that's always good. You don't ever want to put too much fragrance in on your skin because it can irritate it. Then you want to go on with your primer. I've already moisturized and primed my skin. That's why I'm not applying anything yet. But if you have dry skin, I would go in with the Wet n Wild Primer Serum. I love this stuff. It smells so good, but it comes in a little dropper. Now, the reason why I would go in with a thicker moisturizer before you go in with this is because it moisturizes your skin, but not that much. You will still need something else other than just this. And if you have oily skin, of course there's mattifying primers. I have dry skin, so I don't have any on hand. But if you have large pores, I would go in with the Professional Primer. I wouldn't put this all over your face though. After primer, you want to go in with your foundation. So I also have 2 recommendations for that as well. For my oily skin girls and guys, I recommend the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Foundation. This doesn't have a dewy finish. It's more like a natural finish. And for my dry skin girls, I would recommend the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the dewy one. Not the original one. The original one's pretty matte and it smells like paint thinner. This one doesn't. It doesn't have a strong smell at all. It smells like a little bit like fragrance, but it's nothing that's too overwhelming. And trust me, I'm very sensitive to scents. So since my skin is already moisturized and primed, I'm just gonna go in with the foundation. And today I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild foundation in the shade Golden Beige. And this foundation comes with a spatula. This video is probably gonna expose me because my foundations are rarely ever my exact shade. It's always darker. I just put it all everywhere. Oh, I got it on my brow. I'm gonna put this side too. I don't want to take any chances because since this foundation is darker than my skin tone, I don't want any of my like actual skin peeking through. And then I'm just gonna take a brush. This one's by E.I.f, and it's just a regular foundation brush. This is called the Ultimate Blending Brush. See how much darker it is? Oh my goodness. I gotta get better at matching my foundations. You can see this foundation definitely has some coverage. Like, my freckles are pretty dark and you almost can't see them. I wouldn't say it's a full coverage. I would say it's more like a high medium coverage. See, this is what happens when you get your foundation at like a Walmart and a Target and you can't test it to see if it actually matches your skin. And to smooth out any brush marks, I like to go in with a sponge. This is the Morphe sponge. All of my products will always be linked down below, so make sure you always check out the description bar. So I like to mix concealers, and I'm going with the E.I.f Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is currently my favorite concealer. First I'm going in with, this better be the shade Fair Warm. Yeah, it's the shade Fair Warm. And down my nose. And on my forehead. And on my chin. And on my cupid's bow. Basically on the center of my face, because that's where I really like to highlight. And I'm gonna mix that with the shade Light. This is Light Beige. This one is a little bit too dark for me, so that's why I like to mix the two. Because obviously Fair Warm is way too light. Now I'm gonna go back in with my Morphe sponge and blend this all out. This sponge is the best for getting right up in here and right up in here. So now I'm gonna take this small brush and my Fit Me powder. This is in the shade Fair. I'm gonna take a little bit, tap off the excess, and then I'm gonna go back in and blend out these creases down here. You know, I'm only 23. I really don't understand why I have so many fine lines. But I have to do something about that, because at this rate, by the age I'm 50, my face is gonna be... Ooh, I almost ripped my eyelash off. My face is gonna be all droopy and wrinkly. Okay. And I'm gonna take some more of that Fair powder and go over all of the places that I highlighted. So everywhere where I put that concealer, I'm gonna put the light powder. Now I'm gonna go in with the Fit Me powder in the shade Light, and I'm gonna put that all over the rest of my face. I'm gonna take this big old fluffy brush. I'm just gonna get all over. So now I'm gonna go in with bronzer, and I'm gonna go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. They have different shades. This is the, I think the second to lightest one. This is the original. And it smells so good. And I'm gonna take this brush right here. None of these brushes have names, by the way, because I got them from when I went to cosmetology school. Why is my face so sparkly? That must be from the glitter from the eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna go around the perimeter of my face. So in the hollows of my cheeks. And you always want to blend it up, because it'll make your face appear lifted. So now I'm going in with the Milani blush, sorry, in the shade Spice Rose. I gotta be careful with this blush because I just I look like I just got punched in the face. So now I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Master Chrome. This is all beat up because my daughter, my 1-year-old daughter, decided to take some tweezers and scratch on my highlighter. So now it looks like this. I'm gonna take that with the M510 brush by Morphe. Just gonna take a little bit and put that on my cheekbones. I'm gonna put some on my nose. I like to take my finger for this. And I like to put some right here. I like to put my highlight, especially on my nose, wherever the light hits it. So right here on the bridge of my nose. And right here at the tip of my nose. And then I'm gonna take this brush, the same M518 brush, and I'm gonna blend that out. And I'll even switch to my fingers sometimes if it's really not blending out. And I'm also going to take some highlight and put a little bit on my forehead. Highlight is definitely one of my favorite parts of doing my makeup. That and eyeshadow. So now I'm going to set this with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. So I guess, oh wait, I almost forgot lipstick. So I'm not gonna do much on my lips because I really wanted this video to focus more on the base. So I'm only gonna take my NYX Professional lip pencil in the shade Sandstorm. And I'm gonna use the NYX Butter Gloss. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.